Good morning and welcome to Kid News. I'm Kim. Today is Monday, August 23rd, 2021. And we begin with what could be a game-changing shot in the arm for Pfizer and the fight against COVID. As early as today, the FDA is expected to give the company's two-dose vaccine full approval, which would move it from its current emergency use only status to one that is officially recognized as safe. Doing so will likely cause more businesses and schools to require it, and health experts hope the new green light will make those who've so far been afraid to get the shot more comfortable. For pediatricians dealing with Delta, they hope that's especially true for parents. Our own Doc Brock weighs in with a new blog called You Matter. Check it out on our website. The Northeast U.S. is wringing itself out after getting walloped by Henri. The tropical storm barreled ashore in Rhode Island yesterday with winds of 60 miles an hour, predictions of 10 inches of rain, and what could be a dangerous surge of seawater. Even before its arrival, Henri made history in New York by dumping 1.94 inches of rain on Central Park between 10 and 11 o'clock Saturday night, the most in a single hour in 150 years of record-keeping. Henri also turned the much-hyped We Love NYC outdoor concert into a washout. A few singers performed, but incoming bad weather prompted producers to cut the mic on your grandparents' favorite, Barry Manilow, in the middle of a song. To the south, more storm trouble. Parts of Tennessee and North Carolina are still reeling from the devastating floodwaters brought by heavy rains last week. Some call it the worst they've seen in decades. Imagine a shark cage smack dab in the middle of a safari. You can find something like it in South Africa, where a lion sanctuary is turning the tables on tourists. Instead of the animals being cooped up, humans are. Visitors wanting a once-in-a-lifetime up-close view are taken to where the big cats roam, then climb into what's called a photography cube for a 45-minute experience that isn't for the faint of heart. The lions apparently enjoy climbing on top of the plexiglass cage and interacting with their locked-up guests. The nonprofit GG Conservation says it's a win-win because the lions get some much-needed stimulation and the humans get to observe and photograph the big kittens in a humane way. The fee for the privilege helps cover the lions' care. It's been a week since the Taliban took control of Afghanistan, and the situation for those desperate to leave is reportedly no better. According to CNN, 20,000 people are still crammed in and around the airport, hoping to board any flight out. Yesterday, President Biden acknowledged that the evacuation effort has a long way to go, and a lot could still go wrong. He's also asking commercial airlines like United, American, and Delta to step in and help ferry refugees to permanent settlements in Europe and the U.S. Robots everywhere. Elon Musk recently unveiled his company's latest project, the Tesla Bot, a very human-looking creation that stands 5'8" and weighs 125 pounds. According to the company's website, it's designed to take over jobs considered boring or unsafe. But if thoughts of a robot uprising cross your mind, you're not alone. Mr. Musk even joked that these are friendly bots that most people would be able to outrun or overpower if need be. Meantime, the famous dancing machines from Boston Dynamic are taking their skills up another notch. In a just-released video, the Atlas bots do gymnastics and run obstacle courses. Each has computers, cameras, and sensors that help them see their surroundings. According to the leader of the Atlas team, this is just the beginning of a go-anywhere, do-anything robot of the future. In other Kid News notes, it's back to square one for Jeopardy! Just days after settling on producer Mike Richards as the new host, the search is back on. Mr. Richards submitted his resignation on Friday, not long after old podcasts surfaced in which he said disrespectful things about women and religions different than his own. And because of Delta, big concert plans are again going bust. K-pop band BTS just pulled the plug on its Map of the Soul World Tour. It was supposed to begin in April 2020, but was postponed due to the pandemic, and now, despite repeated attempts to restart it, they can't. Country singer Garth Brooks also ended his tour, saying, "We're still in the fight, and I must do my part." That's it for Kid News this morning. Now our Kid News quiz. Why is full authorization of the Pfizer vaccine considered important? Those afraid of the shot may now feel more comfortable getting it. Where did Tropical Storm Henri make landfall? Rhode Island. How is a lion sanctuary turning the tables on tourists? By putting people in cages and letting lions roam free. How big is Tesla's new robot? 5'8" and 125 pounds. In today's Kid News Kicker, what else would you expect from a horse named Bold and Bossy? While walking up to the starting gate in Kentucky Saturday, the filly decided she wasn't in the mood to race, threw her rider, and ran onto two nearby highways where she sprinted right alongside some pretty shocked motorists. One driver posted video of the Great Escape on Facebook, saying, "Horse running at me full speed on I-69 today. Odd times we live in." A local sheriff finally corralled her. She reportedly lost a couple horseshoes during the adventure, but is otherwise okay, as is the jockey she tossed. Before we go, we want to shout out our Kid News teachers, starting with Mr. Borowy, Ms. Nagel, and Ms. Stowe from Worcester Technical School in Worcester, Massachusetts, Ms. Teagarden at Geiger Montessori in Tacoma, Washington, Ms. Perry and her chargers at Gentian Elementary in Columbus, Georgia, and a special thank you from the Whittier School PTO in Teaneck, New Jersey, to two phenomenal retiring teachers, Ms. Wendy Gladstein after 22 years of service, and Ms. Karen Simpson after 15. Thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll see you back here for more Kid News tomorrow morning.